Hey, how's it going? You know what I'm saying? It's March 9th, 2019, 6:15 a.m. on a Saturday. And I've been up all day, all night. I'm not physically tired or mentally tired, but I'm a little bit worn out on work. So yesterday I was working on Roman roads, and I think I got kind of got to the end of it yesterday. Like I think I traced all the roads pretty much that I saw. It's probably more, but and so I was like, okay, so now it's time for me to do aqueducts. So I started out the day. I did Aqua Virga, and then I did Aqua Alexandrina, some of the early, easier ones, and then I decided to go for a good one, a hard one. I think I started at Aqua Novus, and then I'm doing Aqua Vetis. And now I need to, Aqua Vetis is super complicated because it goes like this. It zigzags, and they're long. Aqua Marcia is long. Aqua Novus is long, 60 kilometers long or something, zigzagging through the mountains. So in order to know where it is, I got really close near the fountain, the source. Where they said the source was, I did find an indention where there was a lake. So I created a lake out of the indention. That was cool. Traced the water down, and then I found the actual aqueduct, Aqua Vetis, right next to the Anio River. Disappeared into a tunnel, and I couldn't see where it came out. But then I went down and I turned on images with my computer, photos, on Google Earth, and then some images came up, and I clicked on it. I click on the image, and it was actually photos of the bridges on the aqueduct. So there was some more help in getting some clues on where aqueduct is located. And then I'm looking at the map now and make sure that this big map, all the aqueduct or whatever stuff that's shown on the map, bridges, aqueduct, are that I have those included too. And then I'll look at the map and place it right over and try to trace it over and find something that makes sense. Not today. Or later on today, not now. I'm going to have to go to sleep before I do that, I think. I don't know. I'm going to work some more after I do this video for sure, but I don't know for how long. So, I had to start the day off because of also the thing I had to do before I worked on the aqueduct. I had to finish tracing the Anio River all the way to the headwaters. I thought I did that already, but I couldn't find it. So I guess I didn't. A lot of times when I build stuff, I have this like inkling feeling like, it's so weird. Sometimes I wake up with a scratch like this. It's always the same angle, always looks the same, and it's always the same length. It's weird. I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe I'm putting on a shirt, jacket that always scratches me, but I wake up and I have this scratch. Anyway, I had it yesterday. Now I only have kind of like a thing of it. But anyways, yeah, a lot of times I don't know if I did something or not, that was with the Anio. But anyway, so I had to trace the Anio all the way to the headwaters, which was kind of a long time. Because I'm becoming a perfectionist. Like when I trace the river, I'm not like doing it from 10,000 feet up or whatever. I'm doing it from like 30 feet up. Like, it's like a little bit crazy. But yeah, I did Anio, but now I'm doing the aqueducts. And once I get done with these aqueducts, this is the hard aqueducts. The other ones are going to be easier, like Trajan, which is long, but it goes along flat. These zigzags down the mountains. So yeah, once I get over this, it's going to be a major accomplishment because, it's time consuming, and I've been thinking about doing it forever, but super interesting too. I'm gonna have this stuff for download on my website just as soon as I can get around to it, so you can download the bigger and smaller files that have to do with this stuff. Look at that, I'm crying. I'm crying from all the yawning. That's basically what I'm going to do, in a couple of days, hopefully. Finish aqueducts and roads. And then, of course, I go and perfect the roads. Still have to build the roads and the aqueducts within the Latium. As soon as the aqueducts and roads enter Latium, which is about the size of Boulder County, like your regular county, it's the kingdom of Italy, of Rome. I make everything in Polygon tool. And yeah, and it's interesting making the aqueducts so polyglot because sometimes it looks kind of realistic, you know, because it kind of grows out. Like Aqua Virgo in Rome. I made that in one big polygon. It kind of just creeped right out of the earth, and then at the end got high, and then I built a post off of that after. So I think it'll look pretty cool in the end. All right, so I've talked for 5:20. I'm going to lay down pretty soon, get sleep for a little bit, and then get up. I'm totally nocturnalized, but that's all right. Oh, as far as listening, not that much, you know, just my research. Listen to some Livy today a couple times, but just random things, you know. Kind of have my mind occupied with this. You know, sometimes I get distracted from working. I can't focus on listening to other things while I'm working. Not because it's not brain candy, but because it's just I'm too excited. Like I have to let me get this done. And that's how I feel with these aqueducts. You know, I really want to get these aqueducts. I feel like I'll have a new level of knowledge of enlightenment once I know how the aqueducts looked, you know, in Rome. Anyways, that's enough talking. Talk tomorrow.